Okay, I have reviewed quite a few USB car adapter things like this, but not quite like this. I've reviewed ones that plug into the charging socket or the cigarette lighter socket, whatever you want to describe it as, in your car, and it will have a couple USB ports to charge things like your phone with on the go. This one does a little bit more. Now I'm going to tell you a bit about it, its specs, what it's capable of. I'm going to then show it to you. Actually, get this closer, show it to you closer to the camera, what it looks like, what buttons and things like that it has. Then at the end, I'll tell you the price and if I recommend it or not. Okay, this is a Carg7. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Bluetooth car charger. As you can probably see, although I haven't shown you it close up yet, the main barrel of it is white. Then it has a kind of gold and black look. It does come in various colours. It comes in all black, or it comes in silver, and basically it's white still, but then the gold portion here is silver, then black, and both of these gold and the black one looks particularly nice. This is a gold one. Then there is for people who like pink, or maybe even women or whatever, especially ones I've seen someone around here, a woman around here, that actually drives a pink car, so a pink one of these would really blend in. So there is a pink one even, and there is a rose gold for people that like that kind of bit of a rosy colour but being too bright pink. So there is quite a few colour options here, and they all cost the same price no matter which colour you get, unlike with some products. So what's so special about this? Well, it doesn't just provide a USB port, although it does have a USB port. It provides a USB port for fast charging your mobile phone or your tablet or whatever on the go, but also it's Bluetooth, and it will act as a Bluetooth device for either using as a hands-free kit or playing music or whatever, or you can, so it can also be a Bluetooth MP3 player. But what's good about this is it's quite flexible. You can use this just as a USB charger, or you could use it as a Bluetooth device for a hands-free kit, or you could use it as a Bluetooth device for playing music. Or if you don't want to send a file across or play it from a various device like a phone, you can actually slot in a micro SD card into this, so you can put a bunch of MP3 files or whatever onto a micro SD and put it in there, so you can have hundreds of songs or whatever on a card, put the card in, and you don't have to worry about getting a phone out and running your phone battery down by using Bluetooth, nothing like that. If you want, you can have it on a SD card and put an SD card into the slot on this, which is really good because before I actually got this, I thought that perhaps it was just a car charger and a Bluetooth device, but it's actually a Bluetooth device and an SD card playing device and a USB car charger. So it's a really nice all-in-one device, and it's actually a reasonable price, and I'll tell you the price nearer the end. It is fast charging. You get various USB chargers that are like 5 volt 1 amp, or 5 volt 1.2 amp, or 5 volt 2 amp. This is at least 5 volt 2.1 amp. It's at least 2.1 amp anyway, unlike some lesser products that have charging speeds of just 1 amp, which is going to take more time than a 2.1. So I do actually, when I get a product to charge things by USB, I like to look for ones that are at least 2 amps, if not 2.1 or 2.4. So as long as it's 2 amps, it's reasonably fast charging, and this is at least 2.1 amps, so it's got good fast charging. And it does have a built-in microphone with core echo cancelling and CNC and noise reduction technology to ensure a clearer conversation. So it has noise cancelling technology in the microphone to try to filter out some background noise, so your voice and your core is as clear as possible, which is always handy with a hands-free kit when you're trying to make a phone call. It also acts as a FM transmitter. Now, to use the FM radio abilities, you put it into the car cigarette lighter, insert the car charger into cigarette lighter in the car, and make sure you keep the FM transmitter, basically this, make sure its settings, you keep it the same as the FM radio of the car. So make sure you keep the car FM transmitter and the FM radio all at the same frequencies to use that ability. Now to connect it to your Bluetooth, if you want to connect it to your phone, open the Bluetooth on your phone and pair with your phone. Hit connect but enter no password. If you are asked for a code, press 4 zeros if you need a code. Okay, its FM frequency is 87.5 to 108 megahertz. Its Bluetooth transmission distance is 10 meters, which, let's face it, is going to be plenty of range. Basically, what that means is its range. So how far can the device be away from this? So say you have this paired with your phone, you can have your phone up to 10 meters away from this before it will lose connection. And that's plenty because this is a designed for in-car. So you're going to be sitting in the car, presumably, with your phone and it. So you've got to be very, very close. You don't need to really be 10 meters away. So 10 meters is plenty of range. In fact, a lot of products I've seen, Bluetooth products, tend to be 10 meters. And in the case of something designed for use in the car, 10 meters is more than enough. The effective distance of the Bluetooth microphone, the microphone's range is about up to 2 meters, which again is going to be enough for this use. And its Bluetooth version is 2.1 plus EDR. I would have liked to seen a newer version of Bluetooth, like at least 3, if not 4, 4.1 or even 4.2. But definitely I would have liked to seen 3, if not 4. But still, 2.1's enough. You know, it's got to get the job done. You shouldn't have a problem. Bluetooth sound processing is via an Advanced Audio Distribution Profile, or A2DP. That is supported, which is good. And another thing I didn't actually mention while I was mentioning about how good it is, it supports Bluetooth and playing from SD cards in case you don't want to use a Bluetooth as well. And it also has the charger and it has the transmitter, the FM. Well, it also has another support. It supports not just micro SD cards or Bluetooth music. It also has a auxiliary audio port. Now, you've probably come across this term before. But in case you haven't, when they say auxiliary audio, they are normally talking about your standard headphone jack or 3.5 millimeter audio jack. Now, what that is that is the traditional little round thing, you know, you get on the end of headphones and you plug that, your headphones into the little small round hole on your smartphone or whatever. It's one of those. It has basically one of those headphone sockets on it. So if you want to plug something that doesn't have Bluetooth, or you don't want to use up your Bluetooth, you know, running down your phone or whatever, you could plug a 3.5 millimeter audio cable from this to whatever else it is, like your phone, your tablet, whatever it is. So you can use it wired instead of Bluetooth or using an SD card. And it does come with a small 3.5 millimeter audio cable to 3.5 millimeter audio cable. So it does have a 3.5 millimeter audio cable included in the box as well. You can answer, redial, play and pause calls with it. Well, what is the size? How big is it for portability? Well, obviously it's a little bit bigger than a lot of these chargers, because you don't just have this bit, you then have this other bit here coming off of it. But it's still relatively portable and it's very lightweight. It's under 8 centimeters across here, this extra bit, and the main bit here, the bit going down, is just under 10 centimeters. So that is only 10 centimeters by about 8 centimeters. So it's not really too big. And what about the depth here? The size of basically this screen area, that is less than 2.5 centimeters. So it's quite a small product, and it does use a LED display. In a minute you'll see, but on the edge here it does have a volume up, volume down, and it has a CM button. It says CM on it, and that is for hanging up or channel mode or volume mode. So it changes the mode using that button. Okay, so I'm going to show this closer up, then I'm going to tell you the price and if I recommend it or not. You should see some clips of it used, or at least photographs of it being used in the car as well. If I haven't already shown it, depends how I edit this. Okay, hopefully you can see this because it's very dark and I can't really tell because I'm using a 3-inch screen on the back of the camera here, and things look like they're not in focus, and they are. It has a logo there. It has a button with a picture of a phone, a traditional phone, and you can press that. That is for your hands-free calling. Then there's a little dot above the logo, if you can see it. That is for that is basically the microphone. Then you have your USB port down here, which is 2.1 amp, I think, and then I think it can do a maximum sometimes of up to 2.5, depending upon the device. Now here on the side, hopefully I'm in focus. Hoping I'm in focus. Anyway, this is your micro SD card slot. On the product page, it'll call it a TF card. That's just another name for it. Then there's your basically your auxiliary audio, your 3.5mm audio port there. Then on the bottom, there's nothing much to see. It just says it is, basically safety information. Then here on the other side, hopefully, again, I'm in focus. Basically, this is a toggle, volume up and down. So you just, then there's your mode button to change the various modes there. And that is about it. This, of course, slots into your cigarette lighter slot. And it does have a display when it's turned on, when it's plugged into the car. There is a LED display here. You can't see it right now, though. Okay, so what about the price? Well, I have used some car chargery type things in the past for charging USBs, and they've pretty much been that. That's all they've done is charge your smartphone or whatever via a USB port, and they have been at least this price, perhaps even £15, sometimes more depending upon the make, various things like that. Well, this one is £12.99 in the UK with free UK delivery. So it's about £13. I have used ones that do less than this that cost about £15. So that's actually pretty reasonable price because you are getting the FM radio, you're getting a USB charger, you're getting a Bluetooth audio player that can use your Bluetooth to play music such as WAV or WMA or MP3 from your phone or whatever, and you are able to play music from cards if you don't want to use the Bluetooth, and as a backup you have auxiliary audio, and it's a hands-free kit for answering calls in the car. So that is absolutely really good. It's a sort of an all-around product that has many features, not just a USB charger. So that is a really, really good thing. It's just so feature-packed for £13. It's really, really great. And that also prevents having to have loads of different things and swap them out. You don't necessarily have to have then a hands-free kit maybe plugged into your cigarette lighter. Then, oh, yeah, I've got this in there, but I want to charge something or keep it boosted up a second. So I'll have to take that out and put in a USB charger. You don't have to do that. You have kind of lots of sort of things all in one device that can be plugged in at the same time. So that is just really good. Plus, as a bonus, a lot of these things tend to only have one or two colours. They are either just gold, just black, just silver. This gives you a choice of those standard gold, silver and blacks, but also you have a couple extras as well in case you like pink. Then there's a nice bright pink one. If you don't quite like that, you like a bit of something a bit pinky but you don't like it quite so over the top, then there is a rose gold. So you have lots of options. So I think this is an all-around great product to have in your car. Very handy. It's a Bluetooth or SD card music player with hands-free kit and USB charger, and also auxiliary audio and an FM function if you need it. So that is the Carg7 Bluetooth car charger by Megadream. Really, really handy all-round product to have. I do definitely recommend it. A link will be in the description. Please like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll help me out a lot. Also, if you're watching this as a review on the Amazon product page, please hit the yes button next to was this review helpful. That will help me out a lot too.